So we've got a spark. Zoning looks promising. The numbers make sense, at least on paper. Now the real work begins. We're entering the pre-design phase, the part where we take that ambitious idea and we turn it into something real. This phase is all about clarity. What are we building? Who is it for? How big does it need to be? It's where we define the program, basically the project's DNA. Are we building mostly one bedrooms, studios? Will there be shared amenities, a rooftop deck, bike storage, coworking space? What's the target number of units? And do they even fit within the building envelope? This is where the architect or the planner steps in and says, let's translate your goals into space and your site into an opportunity. At this phase, the owners start assembling the core team, an architect, if not already involved, a surveyor to map the boundaries and the topography, a civil engineer to assess site conditions, utilities, setbacks, maybe a zoning or code consultant to validate what's actually possible to get built, and sometimes early conversations with MEP consultants and structural engineers begin, especially if we're anticipating complexity. These aren't full commitments yet, but the right conversations can save major headaches later. Now, we can also dig deeper. We're talking about soil reports, geotechnical investigations, utility mapping, tree preservation studies, easement reviews, because you can't design a building properly until you understand what's sitting on and what's happening underground. Pre-design is low cost, but high stakes. If we misjudge the site or skip a code constraint, we are setting ourselves up for redesigns, delays, and budget blowouts later on. In our DC multifamily project, pre-design started with defining the unit mix, a balance of 1 and 2 bedroom apartments, with amenities like pool, co-working spaces, and rooftop deck. The owner brought in a local architect early, along with a civil engineer, to evaluate the master plan, the grading, and the stormwater management. Even in this early stage, the team was reviewing setbacks, height limits, zoning overlays, to make sure the idea would hold up. That's early clarity. It shaped everything that followed. By the end of this phase, we might have a test fit, a zoning envelope massing model, or a basic stacking diagram. And just like that, the idea is starting to take shape. As we wrap up pre-design, this is also can be a moment where we start tracking something called LOD, level of detail. It's a way of defining how much information is included in the drawings and models at each phase. We are starting here with LOD 100, conceptual massing, basic area requirements, and zoning fit. No detailed layouts, just the big picture intent. As the project progresses, the LOD increases, bringing much more details to what we're actually building. In the next video, we'll jump into schematic design, SD, where the sketch becomes a structure, and we begin exploring layouts, massing, and architectural vision. Stick with me. We're just warming up, from concept to closeout.